YouTube. So, Catherine recently made a video about Captain Murderer, the tale of Captain Murderer. And she asked me a question about how many kids I would like to have and what would their names be. I'd love to have 4 kids, twin boys and 2 girls. Tori for one of my girls, Catherine for one of my girls. And yes, it's because I love Catherine so much. And I think I've always really liked that name. And then Toby and Alec. Toby because I love Tobuscus. Like, not even kidding. I love him. I want to have his babies. So today I wanted to talk about David Tennant since today is his birthday. And I found this article online that I wanted to read. I will link it down below in the doobly-doo. So the article starts off. I skipped around a lot, so I cut and paste some of the article together. So if I'm looking at my screen too much, it's because I'm new at this. Okay, so today, Tennant, 40, actually he's 41 today. Looks like a teenager posing as an adult. Here he is in skinny jeans and a Beatles t-shirt, bubbling with enthusiasm and absurdly boyish. He's obsessed with hacking and cannot stop reading about it. The police, the press, the politicians, all in it together. A perfect conspiracy. That's what David Tennant said. Skipping around. I've always been geeky and slightly awkward. I was never the cool kid at school. That was a quote from David Tennant. Isn't it strange, then, that he has become a heartthrob, and that he stops me before I finish. I'm absurd and ridiculous, and he sounds anxious, defensive even. But isn't there a bit of him that wants to gloat? To tell all the kids who thought he was a nerd that he is now a babe magnet, this sex god, this ... And now he really is flushed and flustered. He wants to get the words out, but they won't come. The moment one is sort of made aware of that sort of thing, it feels very... It's very hard to enjoy because it feels so absurd and unconnected to how do you make use of it, or how do you channel it, or how do you even feel good about it because you apparently aware it's not true. You are apparently aware it's not true. And if it sounds like I'm skipping around a lot, it's because this font is funky and I can't read without my glasses and contacts in. And the article is very skippy with its words. So, and then I skipped around some more. He determined to stumble towards an explanation of why he is neither desirable nor conventionally leading man. I mean, it's not true because it's not to do with you. It's to do with characters you play. It's not to do with who you are or even what you look like. So I find it ridiculous when I read a script that says something like good looking or fantasizable or anything like that. I think that's not my part because I've always played the weird geeky outsider. I got casted in Romeo and Juliet in 2000, and people are saying, "Ooh, unconventional casting." Then I did Casanova on the telly, which was about a greater love, but that part in the programming was not. He's not. He's sort of a puppy dog boy. Hold on a sec. Does the gentleman not protest too much? After all, when he played the Doctor, rarely a week passed without Red Top suggesting that he had a new girlfriend, and we must believe everything we read in the paper, he said sarcastically. But did he not get a reputation as Mr. Shagtastic from who? His voice raised a good octave. The tabloids suggest that you've been out with every woman on the Doctor Who set, I say. He howls with laughter. Ha ha ha! I refute that heartily. He pauses. Well, I mean, I have had some girlfriends, and I did meet some of them at work. You know, another pause. My bedpost really has a few notches compared to the other actors of my, mm, um, pedigree. Hee hee hee. If anything, he says, he's been Mr. Monogamy. Have never really ever overdone it. I've never had three on the go at the same time. What about two? No, no, because I'm too racked with guilt in every corner of my life to even try to get away with something like that. It's the old presbyterian, sorry if I said that wrong, I'm not that good with words, thing. He says, just like the worth ethic, it's all connected, isn't it? That sense that you're not worthy and therefore you have to prove you're worthy, and you don't get above your station. So that's all that I cut from the article, and that's what I decided to talk about because today is David Tennant's 41st birthday today, and I love Doctor Who. That's why I put my Doctor Who shirt on. So, does that make a good enough video, Catherine? Is this worth it? Did I do well?